cook, but my food no done.
You never say that. You never say that. Champions of Europe. You never say that.
See, you've shouted.
Let me
shout.
I remember when you won Madrid.
Relax.
We cook. Now you no cook again. Rice no green done.
Poto rice wey don't cook. Now they don't serve you.
Football Banter.
Hey guys, it's football banter, and we're back here again. And there's been a lot has happened between the last time and now, and how the tables have turned. Okay, so we're gonna be talking about the UEFA Champions League semi-final bout the last lap of the matches have been played, and we have two finalists in Inter Milan and PSG. So Barca bites the dust and Arsenal bit the dust as well. So it was it's staying here as an Arsenal fan. It's not something to be happy about, and also I believe Ebuka is not also in a good mood. But guess who's in a good mood? Kochi.
Why should I be in a good mood? Why should I be in a good mood? I've never been in a bad mood, No, even when things don't go like it has to be, we just have to to manage it and get along. So it's but normal. Like I always say, football is round. For those who don't believe that football is round, they'll go about talking, ranting, moving around. But I know football is round. I've been a champion. I know what it takes to be a champion. That's it. So if I say football is round, football is round.
Okay, so Wheezy, Chelsea, well, no one really talks about Chelsea, because when on Thursday,
it's not their time now.
Man U was playing, Chelsea was playing, but everybody was not talking about Man U, and nobody was talking about Chelsea.
It's easy to talk about Man U.
I find that quite embarrassing.
That's not a thing to debate. That's not the subject. The subject is that both Barcelona and Arsenal are no longer playing the Champions League.
The problem is that you can't pronounce who Chelsea is playing against. You can't talk about them.
Chelsea is playing a final, and Man U, they are playing a final. So that's not the subject to talk about.
Calm down. Let's begin with Barcelona. What went wrong with you qualifying with your everything you got, Yamal, Mr. Yamal, Sheikh Body, and that? What happened? I don't
know.
Football happened.
I shall know that what happened is a small thing compared to what happened that Real Madrid did not qualify against Arsenal. So
that's wow.
It seems Real Madrid now is the standard. Like it seems because you won.
Why you asking me?
Because you won Real Madrid now.
You remember Ebuka?
We played the same
winning Real Madrid.
We played the same Champions League. We played the same Champions League.
And that is the mentality Arsenal fans have.
We played the same Champions League.
Okay, that's
we
what
played
happened,
the same
right?
Champions League. You have been knocked out this season. You have been knocked out, and I've also been knocked out.
Okay.
And now you're not asking me what happened.
No, but when I was knocked out, you asked me that question, and I explained. When I was knocked out, you asked me that question. Now I'm asking you the question.
I only backed Madrid. I went straight.
Now you understand what it
Don't
means.
ask me what happened.
Okay.
We all watched the game.
So
We all watched the game. We all knew what happened. We all saw that Barcelona played well. We didn't kill off the game. We all saw it.
Ebuka. It's not about talking now.
Yeah.
You get me? They say who first slap, not the pain.
No,
now who return the slap, not the pain. I just want to ask you something. When we come down, when Arsenal come out Madrid. I'm not going to ask to say what's happened. No, but you asked me.
I go straight.
You
did.
Coach, no, they answer these people.
So
we didn't talk about the previous game. Now the last game, now we don't talk about
Ebuka.
They won't escape. Coach, no talk about the one way just happened.
I don't get
Forget that one way don't pass.
You don't already respond. You don't respond the way. You don't respond the way Barcelona fan if you respond. It's okay. Now go to Arsenal. What's happening, Mr. Cook?
I want to say I'm a different. I want to watch about this season.
I cook, but my food not done. So
you know cook.
No. I cook.
There was song I want to sing.
But my food not done.
You never say that. You never say that. Champions of Europe. You never say that.
Enjoy.
One more time.
Enjoy.
You never say that. You never say that. Champions of Europe, you never say that.
Wheezy, before we continue, how many people don't win Champions League for this table?
Without me, I don't win now.
Anybody knows they don't win Champions League?
No, man.
The wine, I beg, Ebuka, collect that cup if you That guy knows
no more give
up.
maybe the only cup. Arsenal now.
I love this show because I'm beginning to come in. What's the essence of boiling plantain with no sauce, with no soup, or with no beans? What's the essence of cooking plantain with no sauce? I want to say to all this to this Arsenal fan them. As from today, una shh. Arsenal fan everywhere in the world.
Shut up.
Make una shh. Not too much. I said it that the day you win Madrid, any day you win Madrid, that's your trophy. Do I not tell you?
You talk now.
I'll tell you back, and you doubted because it be Thomas. You doubted. When you have PSG, I won Madrid. Madrid is my wife. If this Madrid has 15 Champions League because they never met Arsenal. Anytime we win Madrid, get it. As from today, if you know what, let's see. Because I say, "Mama no go sleep." Himself no go sleep.
And that is actually a proof now. That is actually a point now. Sorry.
That's where you talk now true. See, the last winners of the Champions League, we don't knock out Madrid, but they went on to win the Champions League. But Arsenal no fit do one. For me, I feel one of the responsibility of a good parent is to prevent their children from supporting Arsenal. No try am because Arsenal, there's something Arsenal lacks is the winning mentality. I told the wine. I've been telling Arsenal fans that remain humble. You beat Madrid, no means say you don't leave the trophy. Remain humble until you get to that final and win the trophy. And that's what from that PSG game. That's what they lack. That experience. Yes, Saka. Yeah, they did well. Saka tried. They did, but PSG had that experience. You see Dembele when Dembele sit down for bench, but he entered and he gave an assist.
But
for Ebuka, I'm still talking. Finish. For me, I feel Arteta don't try.
Hey, hold on. Just give me 1 minute. I want to tell you something. Arteta is I don't want to say the worst coach, right? I know say Arteta is a builder. He's building. But I want to ask now one question. Did you watch the game? See, watch Arsenal game throughout. How can a coach be building a team, with no counter-offensive power? There are too many. You cannot rely on ball conservation. You understand? For all Arsenal matches I don't watch this season, Arsenal never get a counter. Like you say, Arsenal player meet one-on-one with a defender or one-on-one with keeper. It has never happened. They keep playing, conservation, tiki-taka kind of, no deep pressing. It means they don't get focus on, the coach has not built it. That focus of counter-attack. You understand? If you watch PSG game, that's why I gave credit to PSG. I gave credit to Barcelona. If you watch all the teams that they qualified for that semi-finals, they had the counter-offensive power. If you watch the way Inter came back after Barcelona had that lead, they came back through counter. If you watch PSG goal against us counter, you understand? Now, it's the offensive power of a team is in too many categories. 1, shooting power from distance, long range, short range. 2, counter offensive. 3, second line. 4, there are too many of them. You understand? But Arteta built from the wing, rely on Saka. You understand? And each time they get the ball, they don't get somebody where go sprint, where they feel that long pass. You understand? That true pass where the guy will go on counter. The only, enjoying playing the ball. That's not business minded.
Actually,
business
that is true.
Business football, you go for business. When I talk, Arteta is no coach. People, when I go stand there, say, who be this coach? When I go insult me on social media, insult me on this, insult me on that. But the fact is there. Make keep building.
Because I won't say it's because of injury, because they have basic players already in the team available. This Trossard is Martinelli, Saka, and the rest. They have PC players. They didn't really release the ball to be more direct. But still with that, Arsenal produced a lot of chances in that game.
Yeah, of course.
The issue they had there was their finishing. They didn't really give Donnarumma a great save to make in that game.
No. They shot. They shot.
They did.
They shot.
It was only that Odegaard shot.
No.
What do
you mean?
Saka shot, then Saka, but most of the shots were directly. They didn't really.
Arsenal played very well. But very well is when you produce results.
Yeah.
You get me? The end of every game is result. Business minded. Now, ball possession. Good. ball circulation, good.
Yeah,
you understand? But is that business? No, what I'm saying, shooting is one of the characteristics of a good of offensive power. Shooting is one. You get me? Now there are others. You understand? You must have that combo, that mixture of tequila, macula, pecula to produce what you want to produce, whatever I want to produce. But it's not there.
Coach, now, what I was trying to say is there were chances that Arsenal could have at least scored, like the one of Saka. The last chance that Saka had, that it was just an empty post.
Yeah, but see, there's something we need to learn. When you are playing a game, you understand, you play based on the instruction given to you by your coach. You get me? Now, you find some players in the box and they'll release passes. Definitely attackers will be selfish. But now, why is he losing the pass? Because perhaps from coach's instruction. So everything boils down to see. Arsenal, to me this season, joke apart, Arsenal had all the mechanism to win the Champions League. They had every card. They had all the cards. You understand? And that's football. You can't eat your cake and have it back.
Looking at you said something which I think was because when watching that PSG game, yeah, we played fantastic, but I did not see how we were going to score those goals, right? Because personally, I faulted. I don't know, but I faulted Arteta's tactics on that match. And also, I would also say, because I believe in matches, some players should take responsibility. Like in the match against Madrid, when Declan Rice was about to take those free kick, Odegaard said he should make the cross. And Saka said, just do whatever you feel.
Even the coach said,
even
the assistant, the set piece coach.
So you can see now that, I don't know, but because for me, I had problem with Odegaard. You just carry ball and you be parading 18 edge of 18 yard. Odegaard take shot. You be parading 18 yard.
No, Odegaard made a shot. He took a shot.
No. Odegaard was terrible. He was not daring. He was my worst player on the night. He was my worst player on the night.
Sorry.
And yeah.
I just want to pick for what you said. That the players also need to know how to take responsibility and know how to just apply discretion. You know, because. Also in the game, Barcelona game, we all know the Hansi Flick pattern. Even if it's half second remaining, Barcelona must still keep a highline and go on to attack. Now, in that game, I don't really want to blame the boy because he's not experienced, but that discretion, that experience was not there. Okay, Inter they've already carried the ball.
We'll come to back. Hold on. You don't need to begin confession. It's not yet time for you to confess. It will get to you. I've always said it there. Pekin, where you never taste food for outside, go think say mama food be the best. Mama the cook pass all over. But when that Pekin don't leave, mama go marry. Now wife now food become the best. So you see when Arsenal marry Madrid, it was okay. Arsenal no say Madrid and my wife, food sweet. Why you go taste PSG food now? Ask how they beat about.
And see, I blame Madrid for making Arsenal look very.
No, but it's but normal.
As if they're ready to win the Champions League.
Wheezy. We just want back to back. We didn't spend 1 year again. We didn't spend 2 years again. We won again. We didn't spend another year again. We won again. The boys are tired. You understand? And you can't be winning all the time. I said it here. You cannot win all the time. But for someone who've never won, should at least win something. You carry teacup. You carry teacup with your friend. They don't win trophy. Is that trophy?
You know what? If we
can take that cup away from that guy,
the cup that Arsenal win this season.
Put the cup here. Yes, Madrid has all the cups.
If we are going to be honest, right? Even the match against Madrid, it was like I didn't. It was even and like I said, Madrid underrated Arsenal, right? Because for me, Arsenal season ended in January when there was no reinforcements. Now, inshallah, vibes today reach here.
No,
wait. Allow me finish.
See, the same thing where you cannot say inshallah. The same thing where you play PSG, the same thing where you win Madrid.
Yes,
you won me home and
relax now.
But you cannot compare Madrid.
Allow me finish.
No, you don't understand.
Allow me finish.
No, let it complain about the team.
No, allow me finish.
Allow me finish
now. I'm not saying. See, for me. Right? For a team that want to win, like have a plan to win stuff, right? In January, we should have reinforced because from your analysis, right? It just shows what was wrong. There was no firepower.
Arteta is a problem of Arsenal.
He's not the one that made the signing.
No. I'm not talking about signing. I'm talking about the tactics. The tactics you use against Madrid shouldn't have been the same tactics you use against PSG.
Yes.
You need to understand that
is what he has on ground.
No, you don't
Coach.
understand. You don't understand. Instructions are being given to players.
Okay, hold on, coach. Hold on,
Even
coach.
a handicap can be given instruction and you stay there and do something.
Hold on, coach. You see, on that PSG match, right? Every ball was being loaded to Saka. Every ball to Saka. Because apparently Saka was the only person who was efficient on the team, on the attack.
And the more he has the ball, the more he gets tired.
Of course, because everybody focused on
Look
him.
at when they removed
I
think Martinelli they remove and put Trossard
Yeah,
back or
Trossard,
somebody.
yeah.
You saw when Trossard came, that's when the goal came in. But you should think, man. You should think.
No, I fought him also because Odegaard should not have been on that match till that point. You should have brought in Nwaneri. What was Nwaneri doing on the bench?
I said it the other time that they fit bring one player, some criminal somewhere where it never be. It go alter the game. Like coaches, we watch football. Players they put in a video for players. They wanna watch their movement. Do one move left, do one move right. But once when I get into the pitch, it can't change on different person way. When I know watch them, can't be inside that thing. Everything you don't know how to mark.
The one was saying their season ended in January, but I doubt because when you won Madrid, everybody una just they talk say nothing go make una no win that Champions League. That's what you said the last time. That's what you said.
On social media, on social media, they don't enjoy their own Champions League.
You never had the last time
because if I'm Mark to talk now.
Of course, I get mouth now.
No, before you just
Don't go there.
Get mouth. I don't be champion of Europe. You never
As it stands now, Manchester United and Chelsea are far more better than
That's
Arsenal.
why I say man leave them make it talk.
See, I will advise Arsenal better concentrate on FA Cup and Carabao Cup. You have nothing to do in Europe. Concentrate on those one because it seems you have nothing to do.
Even that one said not just they go win.
Qualify for Champions League.
But I don't understand.
When
I not say the Manchester United are some very dangerous team. They're no shortcut.
They don't be like Arsenal.
No more leave them.
Manchester United they're no shortcut.
No leave my.
I say every Manchester United fan now is stand now so. They are very happy. They have a good season.
Coach, now my problem is never my you. Do you know that Arsenal now? Arsenal worst enemy is Tottenham Hotspur. And Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur don't have European trophies. If the ones that they say they have is not, you can't call them European trophies again. Now, and Tottenham have a chance of winning the Europa. Imagine Tottenham winning the Europa. It's going to be. It's not. Man winning the Europa is not a problem.
It's not a problem because they've done it before.
Tottenham winning the Europa. That's not London. It go too hot for Arsenal.
See, man, Arsenal need to learn the habit of not bottling a leak. Both they. I wonder how una they survive. How una go there once all the season. Arsenal now work hard. They go work hard, but they go work very hard. At the end of the day, nothing to show for, and it is very bad because they say a laborer deserve his wages, but Arsenal another laborer wey be say they go work.
But
they
not true.
They no
because if you
deserve
look now
anything.
back on our way come out, we don't already get 2 trophies.
No, but
for this
now,
season.
see, no. Back. We can't
compare Barca's season to Arsenal's season.
We can't say anything. Even if Barca end up the win 2 trophies.
Yeah.
We can't say Barca get champions. We get them. We say Barca now this season.
No. Now, we don't want to talk about. We don't want to talk about them.
No, we're not talking about Barca.
No, what I'm saying. What I'm saying.
The past Champions League or any other team.
I'm not
talking about this season now.
The wine and all the Arsenal fans, they wait till they tell una say, as from today, make una
Mona remain humble until una touch.
Any Arsenal fan where they anywhere for the world.
Coach, you remember anything Kai Havertz talk? You remember anything Kai Havertz talk?
Empty noise, empty vessels.
Coach, you remember anything Kai Havertz talk?
No doings, nothing to nothing.
I remember say Kai Havertz say he go prefer the Champions League where he go win with Arsenal. He go prefer than the one where he win with Chelsea. Can you imagine when you are playing for a club that don't know how to win?
No, listen, you are still getting it wrong.
I don't get that wrong.
See, look, if you look at
you know the club where you there. You know the club where you there. You know say
that's why to be special because he will be part of the people to win their first ever Champions League.
They say Chelsea, Enzo Maresca. You don't get beer for head. Say you don't get hair for head.
Enzo Maresca enter European final, leave Arteta.
You dey compare Champions League to Conference League.
You know me na XPC.
Man, first win that Conference League.
Arsenal first win Conference League. Arsenal go see if Arsenal go this conference, they no go win am.
Wow.
But Chelsea go win am, and if you win am, we don't win all European competition. Make Arsenal do am.
But what he say is right.
Make them do am.
Arsenal, I remember once the way Arsenal played the semi-finals of the Europa League and the finals of the Europa League. Sevilla knocked them, and then I think Villarreal or something like that.
Chelsea knocked them.
Come now, again. Champions League again. The same thing. I don't understand. I don't tell you now.
What's last of England?
See. Learn from your elders. Don't insult your elders. Bro. Even if by chance you manage to bypass your elder on the way, you understand? You are ahead. Don't insult your elders.
Insult.
That was an insult on Madrid. Arsenal fan, that was an insult on Madrid. Una win Madrid. Una not even keep quiet. Una go the make now we Madrid. Madrid now our wife. Home and away. Madrid open roof.
Rice cook. Rice not fit cook.
No plantain. Now plantain PSG boy give una more shop.
Coach. No. Leave them. No, coach.
The pot of rice was kick. Say una not to cook. Which cook una fit cook?
See, the wine.
Picky way. He say mama food na the best. If he takes it from outside, he go say mama never get started.
I'll just advise you. This banter, this episode, just leave them to banter because see. Wait.
As it be so, then they struggle for top 5.
Listen.
If guys not taking Man City, go come collect that second position.
Calm down. The wine. No reply them. Don't leave them in the matter because you see so now, this season now, at least Chelsea now they fit try. They never win the conference, so they fit try. They go fit win them. Now Madrid this season now are going trophyless. This is their only trophy.
They don't win them before they
beat them.
They don't
come
win
out
them.
for Champions League next stage against PSG, and the only trophy they go celebrate now.
Ebuka.
Don't leave them in the
Ebuka. 15 Champions League. Arsenal never smell anyone.
What have they won this season?
Ebuka. Accept what you talk. I'll go trophyless. You get me?
Yeah.
Because I cannot win all the time.
Yes,
it's not normal for you to lose all the time.
All the time.
But Arsenal is only the Champions League that they have not won. So they don't go. It's not every time that they go trophyless.
For the past 20 years, tell me what Arsenal don't win.
The way you are going trophyless this season now.
For the past 20 years. How many trophies Arsenal don't win for the past 20 years? How many trophies don't win for the past 20 years?
They have not won Champions League. But they have not won the Champions League.
Since 2005, tell me how many trophies don't win.
They have won FA Cups. They have won Cali Cups. At least they have won trophies.
Which trophies?
They have won trophies.
Which FA Cup?
Ebuka just the wine.
Show me one FA Cup.
They have won trophies.
Ebuka the wine.
You see what Ebuka do behind you?
Ebuka just the wine. See, remain humble.
See. Now una two na lose semi-final so.
You guys are shouting.
Now una two na lose semi-final so. But I mock you.
You guys are shouting. Hold on. See, you've shouted. You've had
Let
your
me
say.
shout.
Relax.
No,
I remember when you won Madrid.
Relax.
We cook. Now you no cook again. Rice no green done.
Poto rice we don't cook. Now they don't serve you.
Listen. No, you can't shut me up.
No, I'm not
relax.
shutting you. Arsenal, you don't get nothing to say.
No, of course I do.
Tomorrow.
Listen,
After
of course
tomorrow.
I do.
See, they will go learn to humble in front of Madrid.
Relax. Okay, you've had your say, which is correct. You're right. Okay, so that's fine. But you see, at the end of the day, right? Arsenal doesn't have any European trophy. That's fine.
They don't have
of
any
course,
trophy this season.
They don't have any trophy this season. That's fine. But when you say Arsenal has not won any trophy in the last 20 years, I think you should go.
No, I say how many trophies have they won in the past 20 years? That question.
Okay, how many trophies? It's not like we've not won any trophies, right?
I don't know.
Because we have won lots of trophies.
I don't know.
So that
Lots
aside,
of it?
Yeah, the last 20 years they've won
lots of trophies.
From
At least-
2005.
Yes, at least they can count 10 trophies that they've won.
Count and tell me.
See,
I think they've won like
coach.
4 FA Cups,
There's no point calling it trophies. But coach, Arsenal has won trophies. So just leave it at that. You can go do your
I know they
research.
refuse that one.
I
So
you can go do your research. The only thing Arsenal, listen. The only thing Arsenal has not. Listen now. I'm answering you now.
No, but no answer me that guy.
You
We don't tell me say
listen.
Arsenal has won trophy.
Arsenal has won trophies, whether you take it or you leave it. Arsenal has won trophies.
They have
If you want
not
to know
just
how
won the
many,
Champions
go
League. They have
find
not won
out.
the European
That's
Cup.
Arsenal has not won the Champions League in the last 20 years, and Arsenal has not won the EPL in the last 20 years.
Yes.
Those are the only two trophies that Arsenal has not won.
No. Champions League.
Hold on. Let me
Champions
answer
League in
him
the
now.
past 60 years.
Let me answer
Champions
him.
League at 60 years or 70.
That's fine. No problem. Let me answer him. Let me answer him now.
Europa League.
Good.
They don't really go to the Europa.
Hold on, let me answer you.
They've been there now.
In the last 20 years, they've only gone to the Europa
The last 20 years,
twice.
they've been in the Europa League.
Twice.
Yes.
Listen, listen. We've not. Wait now. Wait now.
Of course, Chelsea go twice, then win and
You
twice.
guys are normal customers.
You know-
In the last 20 years, I've got to the Europa
What do you
League
mean?
like
What do you mean?
6 times.
What do you
now.
mean?
Yes, in the
we
last
go 6
20
times, we
years.
win and twice. Then they don't go how many times?
Only
How many
two
they don't
times.
win?
Only two
Even
times.
the Champions League, when they go every day, how many they don't
Champions League
win?
you call, I don't call Europa.
I go call Europa,
You are
na
a
European
regular-
competition.
See, and you
I
cannot
go call
compare.
am.
You
I
can't
go
compare
collect, I
the
go call
Europa
am.
to the Champions
You
League.
know me, make them
Even the
start from there.
Conference
Even the
League, you
conference,
can't
make them
compare
start,
it.
make them win from there.
I know.
What do you mean?
Wizzy, I know you want to make yourself feel better, but there is no way in this
He's
life
already
that Arsenal.
feeling
Listen,
better. He's feeling better.
Allow me. There is no way in this life that Arsenal will play in the Conference League.
No,
Okay?
man.
So take that.
No, man.
Yes.
Hold on.
Arsenal is too big. Take it from me.
I agree.
Arsenal has not won the Champions League,
I
but
agree.
Arsenal would never
Now
play in the
that
Conference
too big, no, they
League.
make una win Champions League. Una no go ever win am.
The wine.
Now when they play Conference League, una see una mate for
The
there.
wine. There's a saying.
Guys,
Continue.
There's a saying that
our worst season, we qualify we
Wizzy.
qualify
Leave not your worst season.
Wizzy.
Last season was worse than this
yes,
season.
Wizzy.
no be the season
Wizzy.
we use qualify.
Wizzy.
You na Conference League you go.
Eh, now,
Wizzy.
now,
What
this
does they
season
not
we
bring
use
Conference
qualify.
League if you not play
Wizzy.
European football?
Wizzy. They talk say Dan for say a woman fall, you better who bet. They talk say if you don't get money to buy motor, buy bicycle.
Okay.
Wizzy. No go refuse. He don't go down for conference
I agree.
because say he want win something to show say at least I get trophy.
Okay.
I say now,
Make yourself feel better.
there's no way when I go conference league. There's no one of this thing. Now
It's
so when I know how
okay
to
now.
cook,
You
when I
have-
good cook, when I win Champions League this season. Now when I contest to go to win EPL
Yeah.
after na PG mall or
Fine,
PMG mall.
fine.
After I go be na Neptune mall. That's my problem.
Complain.
That's my problem.
Okay.
This episode, the way I know before I close,
They talking too much.
me I want to say me back up and collect, but Asta just collect.
No, Baka don't really get better. So guys,
Asta collect.
Ebuka, you are not a good
I
friend.
don't try this.
The wine. As from next episode, leave that guy. Go sit close to me.
I don't try this.
You know,
Madrid.
Madrid, I'm your wife. Come and sit close to me. That guy where you see that snake. You
but
see where you do him?
no problem. You know, at the end of the day, at the end of the day,
You see the same thing.
Una two na MS is catching now.
At the end of
Wetin
the
una
day-
do us 16 years ago.
wait till
Na
you
why?
leave all these
Wetin
things.
happen?
At the end of the day, football is round. What goes around comes
No,
around.
goes
Yeah.
around, comes around.
Yeah,
That's it,
so
that's it.
so
Banter must reach everybody.
banter must reach everybody.
No,
You know, that normal thing.
but Jean Madrid, don't be understand football day round.
No, we understand.
No,
See,
now why we laugh
you
now?
see-
That's
you
what banter
see-
you
you
now,
see
now,
something.
now,
You see
now.
something. If you win, it go now injustice to say make you no celebrate.
Now I
Thank you.
say-
Celebrate
You
and
understand?
banter your
Celebrate and
opponent.
banter.
No, my point is celebration.
But when you lose, collect your L.
My point
Like
no
I
be
dey collect my L now.
My point no be celebration. My point is say you don't really see yourself winning the champion. You know, if I don't win the Champions League,
Of
already.
course,
That's your
everybody
trophy
has
for
a right
this
to
season.
dream.
That's not how a
Coach.
winner dreams.
Coach,
Everybody has a right to dream.
That's not a dream of a
Coach,
loser.
sorry, coach. Just
Now a dream of somebody when go finish journey.
Coach.
See, make I tell you something. Make I tell you, Ebuka, if me come here so start on good, you run the say
Yes, coach, I want to even back you up. I want to back you up. Like you said, like you know, the last time that Arsenal won Madrid, I personally even said, I said that now the facts that we have because of the 2 times now that Arsenal have beaten Madrid and Madrid have lost against Arsenal. That means Madrid have not finished Champions League because they have not played Arsenal. And coach said that anytime Arsenal beats Madrid, that will be their trophy. And I said there was no proof until Arsenal leaves the Champions League. So now the proof is there. So that means beating Madrid is actually their own Champions
No,
League.
they're happy. I'm not refuse that one.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, that's fine.
I don't get problem.
Guys, the banter continues. Let us feel your pause about what you think about today's banter with Arsenal getting the backlash today in the studio. You know, in fact, today was Wizzy's day. Wizzy had a field day, like Chelsea fan, because eventually in beats Garden go find out. Just pray say you
Anthony the GOAT.
No worry, because we know they like
Anthony
una.
the GOAT.
Wait. No worry, we know they like una. Una go find out, una no go win.
If Chelsea
no worry,
no
check
win
our
this
record.
final,
Check our record. No worry, no
just
worry.
no come studio that
I go
day.
come to you now.
Until then, guys,
go
see
come
you in the
studio.
next episode. And bye for now.
Football Banter.